if you are a self-managing landlord and you've got a few properties under your belt and you've been doing this for the last X amount of years, 10, 15, 20 years, I hate to break it to you, if you've missed things, there is a tsunami of regulations coming your way at the moment, and you should really already be doing a lot of these. But speaking to some of the people that I know within my own network, some people are missing things that should have been done, and really now they're in a position where if the tenant had to be evicted, they will find it a struggle to do so. So, just top of my head, some of the regulations that if you're not doing so, you need to be really thinking about doing, and today really getting things done like this. So you'll have to have an EICR certificate for 5 years. That's an electrical certificate. Your gas cert, you have to have carbon monoxide fitted. You have to have a smoke alarms fitted. You have to have an EPC rating of E or above, and that's going to go up even more as we go forward. You also have to have an AST in place, of course. That then requires you to protect, if you're taking a deposit, to protect tenants' deposit in a government-backed deposit protection scheme. I use a DPS, but there's a few different ones. You then have to serve them a declaration to say that you've protected it, and they've signed to say that they've received that information. You have to give them a how to rent guide. So I'm reading on, and these are all mandatory stuff that you have to do. A how to rent guide. You also have to do an immigration check on the person, and you have to keep a record of doing so. Then on top of that are all your good to do, which is a credit reference, check payslip, bank statements, universal credit benefits, etc., etc. So wow, there's a lot that's been going. I mean, I've been doing this for 20 odd years, and this is definitely the worst in terms of regulation heavy. Don't get me wrong, I think a lot of these regulations are to protect tenants, and I think they're right, because sometimes, not all landlords are created the same. I would say 99% of people who I know do a very good job, but you have the 1% in every field that are letting the team down. So these are the reasons why you have to have these regulations. Oh, I forgot, HMO regulations. You have to have a HMO license. You have to have interlinking smoke alarms, etc., etc., and it goes on. So the key lesson here is make sure you get all your ducks in a row. We are also offering consultancy calls for an hour or so, just to walk through all the stuff that you need to do as a landlord. If you don't want to go and work it out yourself, we can help you to do that as well. So DM me, book a session, and we'll help you to do that. We are also, if you're in East London and Kent, we can also take on some of your properties as well, and you will save a lot of money in the long run.